Welcome to Jumpers for Goalposts, your weekly non-league show for the Midlands. Yes, I'm back after a week away, sunning myself, and it was sunning myself, up in the northeast and the Scottish borders. We've got plenty to talk about. Going to start off with the FA Trophy, some cracking results for our sides. But let's take a look at the highlights from Hereford at home to Weymouth as the Bulls make progress.
Scored by number 9, John Mills. Second goal for Hereford FC, scored by number 9, John Mills.
Great result there for Hereford, and more about Hereford in a few minutes' time. There was an excellent game at Harrison Park where League Town entertained Kettering Town. Here are the highlights. Elsewhere, there were great results for Alvechurch away at Cambridge City and Stafford Rangers, who managed to score 6 at home to St Ives Town, and there'll be one of those goals from that game later on in the show. This weekend, all focus is on the first round proper of the FA Cup. A few of our sides in the competition, but the game really that everyone's talking about is at Edgar Street, where Hereford take on AFC Telford United. And would you believe, 2 non-league sides, it's a sellout. No tickets available. Telford have sold their 700 and whatever it is tickets. Hereford, complete utter sellout. The last ticket on the Len Western Terrace went in midweek. That is going to be a phenomenal occasion, and I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to see the Bulls in round 2. But I'm sure Rob Edwards and his team from Telford will have something to say about that. On to the Evo-Stik Premier now, and because of the FA Trophy, not many fixtures last weekend, but there was a very busy Tuesday evening, plenty of fixtures. Halesowen and Hensford both suffered home defeats. Stafford Rangers and Stourbridge both won. Here is the goal from Stafford's win over Barwell.
What does that say, mate?
You're watching a different game, you are.
Walsall Olympic travelled to Buxton, and the Picks revival seems to be well and truly on the run. Let's see the goals from their game at Buxton. This weekend in the Evo-Stik Premier Division, Walsall Olympic hosts Halesowen Town. Both sides near the foot of the table. Huge game for the pair of them. Whoever wins that one will move up the table. And Stafford Rangers travel to Whitby, and another win for the borough there will actually see them climb the table. There is a bit of momentum at Marston Road, but never an easy place to travel to Whitby. As much as we all enjoy it, it tends to be a little windy. Into the Evo-Stik South, and an important win last weekend for Market Drayton. They went to Peterborough Sports, and Ryan Seal, on his debut for Market Drayton on loan from Barwell, got the all-important goal. That definitely helps Market Drayton near the foot of the table. This weekend, Alvechurch welcome Lincoln United to Lye Meadow. Church in third, really pushing for a second promotion on the trot after winning the Midland Football League last season. And Market Drayton versus Chasetown is another game that I've picked out. Two local sides. Chasetown strengthened in midweek by the return of Jack Langston from Stafford Rangers. Jack will do extremely well, as he has done at Chasetown in the past, but big game for both sides there. Time for some more action now, and we go into the Total Motion Midland Football League, and what a week we have had. The top three are now separated by just 1 point. Bromsgrove Sporting are the new leaders. They drew 3 apiece at Westfields in midweek to take over the top from Coleshill Town. But let's take a look at how they got on last Saturday when they entertained Rugby Town. Sporting Calcer are just 1 point behind Bromsgrove and Coleshill at the top. They've had 2 wins and 14 games unbeaten now for Calcer. Definitely one of the teams to watch. Coventry United hosted Shepshed Dynamo at the Butts Park Arena. Another excellent game and another excellent finish to the game. Let's see the highlights courtesy of Coventry United TV.
Marched on in the FA Bars last week. Can they continue their title push at the Butts Park Arena against Shepshed Dynamo? It's the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. It's Coventry United TV. And, you guessed it, it's live. Brennan trying to stop Tom James from taking the free kick early. But do take it now, short to Lewis Rankin, into the air for Craig Reed to chase. Keeps it away from the goalkeeper, comes out, doesn't claim it. Laid up to Mitch Piggin, straight to the hands of Hines. It wasn't the gut of Hines actually, it was well held. Hurst and Wymark ready. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Hurst, and it's punched clear by Rich Morris. Powerful hit, a powerful punch to the night. Cross whipped in, across the face of goal. A header by Joe Pheasant, but it bounces wide. Only as far as the left back, Carl Wymark for Shepshed. All punted forward towards Brennan. Flicks it over Woodward. Brennan gets the shot away, blocked. And Hurst fires it wide towards the right of Rich Morris. Well, Rankin's going to get another chance at finding the first goal of the match. He's going to take this free kick around 10 yards outside the box, over the wall, and that was headed straight to the top corner. If it wasn't for a great catch by Hines. Pon launches it towards Reeve, nodded clear, not that clear. Harris, was that handball against Lewis Rankin? It may have been, but it's well caught by Rich Morris. The strike by Prenderville, causing United a lot of issues there, but Rich Morris with a fantastic dive to his right, not only able to keep it up, but to catch it as well. Brilliant reflexes, and Scott Dunn's going to have a hard time getting back into the Coventry United lineup. Last 2 games, Morris has been fantastic. There it goes, towards Piggin, nods it on. Craig Reed tries to control it. Can he turn? He can. Craig Reed gets the shot away. And it's gathered by Hines. Glasgow sliding in there, trying to make contact. I don't think he did. And Hines able to grasp onto the ball. Woodward takes it away from Matwaza. That was James actually, but James has let it go back to Matwaza. Matwaza tried to set himself up. Matwaza over the crossbar, but what a way that would have been to open the scoring in the second half. Matwaza dancing and shimmying through that Coventry United back line, set himself up with a shot from outside the penalty area. Just couldn't quite keep it down. Little twinkle toes Matwaza. They game on Strictly tonight. Shepshed had the ball back momentarily, but that's with Tommy Glasgow. Tries what James failed at, and it's a brilliant run. Flicked on by Reed, Rankin, Aaron Wint. Just making some great progress now. Wint runs over the ball, able to backtrack. And played to Bobby Mosley. Good cross by Mosley towards Mitch Piggin at the far post. Doesn't dip enough, it goes over the crossbar. Piggin feels he was being held by Matwaza. Piggin not happy with the assistant on this near side. On it. Not done by Craig Reed. Can Piggin run onto that one? He'll get there before the defender. It's more of a crossing opportunity than a shooting one. Bit of pressure from behind. He gets the cross away. The far post is Craig Reed. He got a touch to the ball, but the defender went to the ground to stop Craig Reed from getting the ball. I don't think that was his aim, the Shepshed defender, but it was certainly the result. Reed couldn't get to the loose ball, and Hines able to get there just in time. Horace down the left wing. Barnett barged off the ball by Shea Brennan. Referee says play on. He says acknowledged there was a foul, but he's going to let United play on. Rankin into the area. Tommy Glasgow across the face of goal. And it's palmed away by Hines. And Reed can get to the follow-up at the far post. Clearance made, and United will have the throw on their left side. But make no mistake about it, Lewis Rankin is just as dangerous from this sort of area as he is from 12 yards. A four-man wall for Shepshed, so you don't want to concede here. Rankin! Oh, they have conceded! Well, unlike some people, Lewis Rankin doesn't score tap-ins. And he finds the back of the net, he does it with style. And that was a stylish free kick by Lewis Rankin, straight into the top corner. And the Red and Greens lead at the Butts Park Arena. 1-0 to Coventry United. Lewis Rankin on the score sheet. Troke. Underweighted pass to Wymark, and it'll be picked up by Tom James. Referee says play on as James was caught. Lovely ball into the air for Craig Reed. He's got to hold up the defender and wait for support. Lays it up for Rankin. He's gone past Rankin, but will find Aaron Wint on the left-hand side. Will he get into the area? Try to take on the defence himself. Wint still going. Aaron Wint, save! Piggin! Will he go in? No, it won't. Reed! Oh, it's just carried by Hines before Rankin can get there. Desperate defending by Dynamo. But they've got away with it for now. It was a rather meaty challenge from Wymark, I've got to say that. But it was the number 3, Wymark, who made the challenge from behind, took out Tommy Glasgow, who is now off the field. He will come back on in a minute. But it's actually Adam Hahn who's got a yellow card for dissent. And if Betson had pushed him away and tried to calm him down, he may well have got sent off because he just was not letting that one lie. Blood into the air, it's come to Mitch Piggin! Bottom corner! Well, that wasn't a tap-in, was it? That ball like a missile finding the far bottom corner. The second goal seals the 3 points. The captain for the day, Mitch Piggin, leading by example. And with 10 minutes left, the win is safe for the Red and Greens. Laser-guided precision by Mitch Piggin, and Coventry United wrap up a pretty comfortable win. Keeps it on the left with Aaron Wint. James wants it at the far post. Wint. Craig Reed turns and straight into the hands of Hines. Reed thinking that he should have done better with that one. He did well to get that shot away. Great setup play from Reed. The finish lacking though. Long ball forward, releases Craig Reed. Opoku at the far post. Can he get the cross in? Cuts in. Opoku! Oh, he's missed it! He's lobbed it over the crossbar for about, what was it, about 8 yards? Well, we saw a similar thing happen at the ladies' game against Stevenage on last Sunday in the Women's Premier League Cup. So it's not see that it's not an isolated incident, but you would expect Aaron Opoku to bury a chance like that. Rankin finds Aaron Opoku, cuts in, returns, can he shoot? He can, once again denied by Hines. And Reed punches the ground in frustration. He's done everything right today, Craig Reed, but Hines just does not want him to score. And now it's Hurst on the right-hand side. Gets the better of Reese. Cross put in, Brennan. Has it gone in? It has now. to the far post, taking that clean sheet away from Rich Morris. Does not look. Jake Betts going to his knees to get that touch over the line. It was Brennan's drive finished off by Betts. Baron Apoku lobbed it towards the right hand side. It's gone over Hines. Hines will get there first, but it won't matter. Coventry United have done it. A late scare thanks to Jake Betts' injury time goal, but the Red and Green see it out. And the league campaign is back on track. The final score at the Butts Park Arena in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. Coventry United 2, Shepshed Dynamo 1.
This weekend in the Midland Football League Premier Division, some cracking games to look forward to. Leaders Bromsgrove Sporting travel to Highgate United. Not going to be easy at all. Highgate in decent form, scoring plenty of goals. Will be a tough game for the Rouslers there. Sporting Calcer in third, host 5th place Coventry United at the CKW Stadium. Yes, they are now playing at AFC Wharf-Union, so don't turn up at the Asprey Arena because you'll be disappointed. But that promises to be another excellent fixture. And 7th placed Hena host Westfields. Both still looking towards the top rather than anything else this season. Let's have a look at how Hena got on last weekend when they travelled to Lytown.
I think all of them are now. I don't think they've got any mobile ones. Only in America. Miles is starting.
Yeah.
What's happened? What happened there? Been sent out dugout already.
Hey! Chipped in. And I just said, "You're right, mate." Realising that he's special needs or learning difficulties or something. Step that way, top. And he started having a full conversation. I went, "Good to see you, mate." Just carried on walking. Just like, I've said hello.
I've got him to like keep it there.
See what I mean? He's walking dead funny.
Ball.
Beat him! Beat him! Beat him!
Good ball.
Put in!
Too far.
Too far.
Ooh.
Clip! Clip!
Ooh.
So you've got a few proper big lads in the squad at that point.
He's wearing them on wrong feet.
Stay up, stay up.
Lucky boys, well done. Run at him. Yes!
Lino! Lino!
Well done, lads!
Well done, Elliot.
Get in!
I've got it officially on like 45 minutes past, so it's gone as 45 minutes.
Woohoo!
Oh! Stay on side.
Go on! Go on! Take him on! Go on!
Oh!
He pulled him over, eh?
So I missed football tryouts. So rugby tryouts.
Too fair. Yes! Get in!
That was a line.
Hold on, Roland.
What the?
Into Division 1 of the Midland Football League, and what can you say about Studley? They are now 7 points clear. Left it a bit late in midweek though, 95th minute winner from Andy Nicol as they beat Cadbury Athletic at the Beehive. I think by now we all thought Studley would have been caught, but no, they keep on grinding out the results. And Heath Hayes, we say it every week, if you want to see goals, go and see Heath Hayes. What have they done this week? 2 3-all draws away from home. They just cannot stop scoring. 77 goals now in the games that Heath Hayes have been involved in this season. surely a team well worth watching. Ilkeston Town won yet again, and they look a real threat at the top of the table. Let's have a look at the goals, or the highlights from Atherstone Town when they hosted Littleton last weekend. Commentary courtesy of Mark Brooks.
Oh, they've all missed it again and no one's there. Quinn does well, comes back to Baxter, he puts it straight back in. Billage! Oh, Dakar top does well. Here's Quinn. Ron Quinn, that's a lovely ball. King Baxter. His first bit of space Headers have had for a bit, and oh, good save. Yes! Well, like I've been saying all week, Mitch Thompson is on fire. 1-0 to the Headers. And here's Thompson, oh lovely. Can Alan Miller get there? He's done well. Here's Billage. Good effort and just wide. Well played by Miller and Billage. To Billage if you can get there. Oh, Billage does well. Still Billage. Floats it in towards Miller. Oh, he's unlucky. It's Miller. Oh, 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 Miller. Oh, he's done well. It's a lovely ball. It's Harry Donovan. Can he finish this game off? Oh, no. Oh, he does well. He's Baxter. Still Baxter. Willow! Oh, we should have buried it. Oh dear. Miller, yes, Nords. Oh, unlucky. Can Nords get there? Yes, and the Headers get the victory.
Two sides at the top end of the table went head to head at the ML Safety Stadium when Walsall Wood hosted Hinckley. A big game for both sides. Here are the highlights, courtesy of Wood TV.
I've got one, but I'll have some to add.
Beware, boys, come on, beware.
Some cracking games this weekend in Division 1 of the Midland Football League, and the first one I have to point out is a real significant derby. It's Hinckley at home to Leicester Road. Both sides in the top 6, both sides with an awful lot of history between them. It'll be a really, really tight game, and whoever comes out on top of that not only has local bragging rights, but also moves higher up in the table. League leaders Studley are at home to Atherstone Town. If anyone is going to stop Studley, it could well be the Adders. Promises to be another cracking game at the Beehive. And if you want a goal fest, Coppice Colliery Ground, Heath Hayes at home to Utoxeter Town. 141 goals between the two of them in their fixtures this season. It's not going to be 0-0, is it? Really? No. Plenty of goals at Heath Hayes. Into Division 2 of the Midland Football League, we have new leaders, and it's Hampton. I saw Hampton a few weeks ago when they beat Smithswood Firs. Very, very impressed I was too. Last weekend, they beat Knoll to take over at the top of the table. Montpellier have closed the gap as well. They had a 2-0 win, and it's all looking very, very tight at the top. This weekend, I've picked out a couple of games for you. The new look Pelsall Villa, completely revamped side. They're at home to Montpellier, and that's at the ML Safety Stadium. Should be a really good game. And Fairfield Villa host NKF Burbage. Burbage in second place, not played a league game for a while. That promises to be another game full of goals. Fairfield have been scoring goals but conceding quite a few in recent weeks. Into Division 3 of the Midland Football League, leaders GNP Sports last week hosted third placed Bartestree. Here are some fantastic extended highlights courtesy of Pete Ray.
Here we are at Warwick University's athletics track, where hosts GNP Sports are due to play third place Bartestree from Hereford, and GNP of course top of the league at the moment. And a really important game here. It's a very pleasant day. I'll pan around as the players enter the field of play. Two dugouts on the far side. Got the Hammer throwing net up that far end, and 1 or 2 spectators have turned up today, which is excellent stuff. Real 6-pointer this one. GNP Sports against Bartestree, Midland League, Division 3. Interception by Phillips. Stout can't get in, but there's a shot straight in by, I think that's Rawlings, left foot, and the ball is into the back of the Bartestree net right at the start of the game. 1-0 to GNP. Throw from the left-hand side for the hosts. Nodded clear by the visitors, and there's a hard boot forward, and Louis Mann is there with the goalkeeper. It's a strange incident. Always hoped clear by the hosts, and that's going to be offside anyway. Right side throw for the visitors now. But Phillips wins it and hits it very, very long, and the chase is on for Stout. Price is covering him, but the striker's got to the ball first, plays it inside towards Lindley. Lindley's got a chance to shoot, but it's well off target. Chance for Charlie Cook. He's lifted the ball just over the far side of the goal, just past the post. Actually, Rawlings was coming in. Had he been just a second or 2 quicker, he might have got his head to the ball, but Cook had the opportunity to shoot and did so. Close that. Charlie Cook collecting the neat chest down by Phillips. There's a good ball in, punched clear by the goalkeeper. Neil has to deal with it. Neil again involved. Neat ball again. Ball is played from the left, but the goalkeeper will have that. Doing very well actually to keep possession. Gets in the cross. Must be a goal, and is a goal. That's a really good header by Davis. Brilliant cross from Waybourne on the left-hand side, and powered in by the number 8, and that's the equaliser. Left wing corner for GNP. Charlie Cook takes it. There's the header. Oh, and it's just gone across the face of the goal. Did take a touch though off a defender, and it's another corner. It was Rawlings again getting in. Thought he was going to power that into the net. Close. Charlie Cook then with the right side corner for GNP. Wanless making the dummy run. Good cross. Keeper comes for it, but misses it, and I think that's one of the central defenders who's nodded the ball over the crossbar. Free kick to GNP. Charlie Cook probably about 30 yards out here. I wonder whether he's going to go for goal. He certainly is, and it's only just gone wide of the post. Keeper was sprawling for it as well. Charlie Cook's next corner from the left-hand side, a little bit higher this time, but headed back across goal by the centre half. Rawlings nearly got to it. Cook does get onto it, clips in the ball, but that's just off target. Charlie Cook with another left foot corner from the right-hand side as GNP try to regain the lead. Given to them early by Rawlings. Good ball in, and that's headed wide again. And that's one of the central defenders again. Okay, we have a penalty now for Bartestree, and Louis Mann is going to take it. There was some confusion as to whether the free kick, which was on Waybourne, was inside or outside the penalty area, and the referee has finally given the penalty. Mann, and it goes through the goalkeeper, and it's 2-1 to Bartestree. Nice little ball, and is that Waybourne? There's a low left foot shot, but maybe he could have taken that on further. Cook going for a right side corner with his right foot this time. There's a little touch at the near post by Compton, but well defended by the visitors, and Cook slams it into the defender's back. He gets in the right foot cross, and that's beaten everybody, but it's in the net, and it's one of the central defenders who's fallen into the ball. And half-time whistle has gone here. Very interesting game, 2-2 at half-time, and the home side took the lead very, very early with a low shot from Rawlings. That was equalised with a brilliant header from inside right, or number 8 if you like, Davis, for the visitors, and then they took the lead with a penalty from Mann, which was hotly disputed by GNP, who've equalised with a very scrappy goal from one of the central defenders just before half-time. And as the players leave the field here, it's GNP Sports 2, Bartestree 2. Chance for the host, Holford, with the ball, but he gives it away. Wanless goes in with a hard challenge. Now this is trouble, I think. It was inevitable that something would happen, and they're still fighting.
Tall one, Callum.
Right.
Yeah, he was at Coventry.
Here comes the free kick now for visitors. Clark headed away by... So a penalty has been given to Bartestree. Referee must have spotted a push from that free kick by Clark, and it's the central defender, Avery, going to take it this time. And he side foots it neatly into the bottom corner, and it's 3-2 to Bartestree. And it's Charlie Cook to take it, left-footed, two-footed player of course, clipping it in. It's headed by Ray, and that's carried by the goalkeeper Watts. Hammond is there, he's picked up the ball, Cook, and that's smashed over the bar, and the referee I think has given a penalty. And it's going to be a great chance to get back to parity for the hosts. And we have this penalty now to try to get GNP back at 3-3. It's Phillips who's going to take it. In he comes, and that's into the net, and it's 3-3 here. Okay, corner for the visitors now. Left side. It curls in.
That's a good ball.
Chance at the far post, but the ball's kicked away. GNP knocking the ball around. That's better football. Hammond tries to turn and does well. And I think that might just be a yellow card. Oh, it's his second booking, if he gets one. Compton to take the left side throw for the home side. Taking it long, that's dangerous, there's a header. It's a bit of a mess, there's got to be a chance here, surely. And it's kicked away, bit of a melee. Right side now for the hosts. Wanless hits it low. Don't know whether he meant to, out it comes to Compton. A low shot, hacked away by Clark that time. Phillips knocking it forward. Good tackles by the visitors, and New plays it to the left-hand side for the substitute. Can he finish? Oh, that's a brilliant challenge. And I think it's Lindley who's got it in. Wanless now, cutting inside for the hosts. Left foot ball, knocked down by Rawlings. Edge of the area here, good chance for a left foot shot, straight to the keeper, and Watts takes it second attempt. Free kick for Bartestree. It's going to be a shot as well, but Lawrence has that easily covered.
It's not a 90-minute player then.
Wanless taking on Mann, getting past him. Low ball inside, bit of a deflection. That's a chance.
Finish.
Surely, oh, great challenge. Left foot, and it's blocked again. And Clark goes for it and keeps it. Throw taken, and Rawlings goes towards the byline, cuts inside well, and tries the shot, hits somebody in the backside. He has another shot. There's a chance now for Lindley, surely, and he's lifted it over the crossbar. Visitors giving the ball away again. And They push forward. Phillips is supporting on the left-hand side here. Left foot cross, sliced into the air by a defender. Edge of the penalty area here, Lindley. And this time he's gone towards the hammer circle in the far corner, but there is a deflection on it, and it is a corner, right side corner. And it's one-less to take it. Compton is the man just outside the penalty area here. And it comes, good trajectory, the header, and it's in. And it's Rawlings who's got his head to it, near post. And it's 4-3. They look slightly happy about that. Throw taken to the corner flag, and the hosts trying to waste a few moments here. It's the skipper involved, but Bartestree do get it away, and that's a slide in.
He comes on his back, doesn't he?
The final whistle goes here, and GNP Sports have won the game by 4 goals to 3. A very late header by Rawlings. Good header too from the near post corner, but interesting that 2 nasty incidents really, and 3 penalties in this game, which just shows what kind of game it has been at times. Final score then here at the Warwick University's athletics ground. GNP Sports 4, Bartestree 3.
So GNP Sports have maintained their 100% record there, but what a game against Bartestree, and I'm sure both clubs will be in the promotion mix at the end of the season. This weekend, FC Stratford are back in league action. They travel to Hall Drive, one of the most picturesque grounds in local non-league football anyway, and that's to face Enville Athletic with a backdrop of Enville Hall. All being well, that's the game I will be at this weekend. And look out for AFC Solihull. Won 3 games on the bounce. Can they make it 4 when they travel to Coventry? Another win there for Solihull, and suddenly they could be in the top 6. Plenty of under-21 and reserve action in the MFL as usual this weekend. But last weekend, Kettering Town under-21s hosted Atherstone Town under-21s. Here are the highlights.
Super tackle from Troy. He gives it to Dan Smith. Dan, that's a good ball. And here's Charlie Whiteside. Good cross. Oh, and Elise Whitelaw has given the others the lead. It was a good play by Charlie Whiteside. 1-0. Oh, it's a good play by Charlie Whiteside. Can he make it 2? He does. What a finish. And the others are 2-0 up. Well, super play by Charlie Whiteside. Oh, it's a good bit of turnover. Well saved by Axel. And again, loads of space down this left-hand side. Oh, lovely ball inside that is. Oh, what a good save! Can he get the follow it in? Oh, superb by Harrison Hodson. Absolutely superb. Good effort. Oh, he's hit the post. Okay, so Kettering again. Oh, what a lovely touch. Oh, great save from Harrison again. Oh, it's going to go in eventually. Good turn of pace. Shooting opportunity. Oh no. Oh, it's come. Yes, and they've scored at last. Well, it's been coming for a while. And it's. Oh, it's good play. It's Charlie Whiteside. It's Dan Smith. Oh, it's side netting. And they should have scored then. It's a good kick. Oh my God, and he gets a flick on. It's Dan Smith. Can he finish? Yes, Dan Smith on debut. Makes it 3-1 with a super finish. Matt Gardner knocked it on for him. And good goal for the others. Ooh, and they've got a goal back. It's now 3-2. Well done by Matt. Oh, it's a great run. Nice ball to Charlie Whiteside. And keeper's done well. No, it's gone in. Dan Smith gets his second. A good shot by Charlie Whiteside, and Dan Smith following in on the keeper's save. 4-2. Okay, it's back with the good one. Oh, and it's a great goal from Troy. It's now 5-2. A super header. Great corner from Matt. Okay, Ryan with the free kick. Oh, yes! Oh, he's just denied that trick. It's a great save. And, oh dear. Good cross. Oh, and Harrison Hudson's there. Well done.
Into the West Midland Regional League Premier Division now. Tom Hill scored twice for Wolves Sporting as they beat Dudley Town 2-0. Wolves Casuals and Ellesmere Rangers drew 2 apiece, a game that has a significant impact at the top end of the table. And a wonderfully named Shaquille Leachman Whittingham, and I've had to read my notes because I never remembered, he scored 4 as Black Country Rangers beat Wellington Amateurs 8-0. This week there's one real standout game. Ellesmere Rangers at home to Wolverhampton Sporting Community. Second against first, promises to be an absolute cracker. Into Division 1 of the West Midland Regional League. Now, if you have an unbeaten record and you're going to lose it, I don't think a 6-0 defeat at home would be on the cards. It definitely wouldn't have been the result anyone else would have expected. That's what happened for Darlaston Town last week, losing 6-0 at home to Wem Town. Unbeaten record gone. Time to start all over again. Darlow. Very tight at the top in Division 1. Old Wolfrunians are now just a point behind after their win over St Martin's. 2 games I've picked out this week. Old Wolfrunians at home to Darlaston Town. And Tipton Town against Worcester Raiders. That could go either way. Tipton seem to be drawing an awful lot of games. Worcester Raiders still top. Promises to be a really good game. Into Division 2 of the West Midland Regional League now. Great win for Wolverhampton United away at Bewdley Town Reserves. That really solidifies their position at the top of the table. But Sikh Hunters, they continue to just roll on. Another win for them. This week, the game I've chosen there is AFC Bilbrook against Warstone Wanderers. Promises goals, Warstone scoring plenty of goals. That could be a really good game. That's pretty much it for Jumpers at Goalposts, the 8th show since coming back. What I must ask you, please send in your clips. If we'd have literally had the clips that have been emailed to us this week, you'd have had 10 minutes worth of highlights. We've found these clips ourselves. If you want to get your clips shown, please email us. You know what the email address is now. It's content@jumpers.football. We were going to launch the Goal of the Month competition in October. Because of the lack of clips, the lack of goals, the lack of saves, we've deferred it till November. So please get those goals in, get those saves coming in, and we will have a Goal of the Month and Save of the Month, courtesy of Sports Jam, this month in November. I'm going to leave you with 3 goals and some crackers as well, they are too. Louis Briscoe for Stafford Rangers against St Ives Town in the FA Trophy. Lewis Rankin for Coventry United against Shepshed Dynamo. And yes, we're going to see that absolute cracker from Richard Brodie for Rushall Olympic at Buxton. Until next week, ta-ra.
But make no mistake about it, Lewis Rankin is just as dangerous from this sort of area as he is from 12 yards. A 4-man wall for Shepshed, so you don't want to concede here. Rankin! Oh, they have conceded! Well, we've got some Hinckley. Well, Lewis Rankin doesn't score tap-ins. And he finds the back of the net. He does it with style. And that was a stylish free kick by Lewis Rankin.